Would I try again? But now my heart is still they pain me. Oh, Camille, ole coco, shabby shoni meroni, Ronnie. Tired of getting it wrong. This won't be another heartbreak song. Yeah. Somebody's song go find me one day. I don't dare wait, don't stay too far away. Somebody's song go love me one day. I don't dare wait, don't stay too far away. One day. Yeah. Somebody's song go love me one day. Oh yeah. Somebody's song go love me one day.
Worried, I'm not worried. No, I know the progress. Who wants to go for whatever and live your life forever? This place, heart has been through much. Oh, Camille,
ole coco, shabby shoni meroni. Tired of getting it wrong. This won't be another heartbreak song. Somebody's song go find me one day. I don't dare wait, don't stay too far away.
One day,
somebody's song go love me one day. I don't dare wait, don't stay too far away. One day. Somebody's song go love me one day. Oh yeah. Somebody's song go love me one day. Weight of the world if it's for me to carry. Shabby shoni meroni. Tired of getting it wrong. This will be another heartbreak song. Somebody's song go find me one day. I don't dare wait, don't stay too far away. Somebody's song go love me one day. I don't dare wait, don't stay too far away. One day. Somebody's song go love me one day. Somebody's song go love me one day. Yeah.
I'm just here for a good time. I'm not here for a long time. It's a bad day, not a bad life. Baby,
one day we can make love on a Sunday. We can make love to the Befuta. We can have a coffee finger to Penuka. So open up, make a enter. Make a bring it back to the center. So open up, me a enter. Make a bring it back to the center. Oh baby, we can make love in a car to the Befuta. I'm just here for the fun, I'm not here for a long time. So bring your lips, let me kiss them. Up on this shit, Kutula Momo system. I'm a big act of a hitman. I'm a dishi money, not the popo wingman. So open up, I make her enter. Oh, nena, on the no bubu venda. Oh, toto na, oh no kupenda. Yeah, no, tambolo vele venda. I baby, maybe one day we can make love on a Sunday. We can make love to the Befuta. We can have a coffee finger to Penuka. So open up, make her enter. Make her bring it back to the center. So open up, me I enter. Make her bring it back to the center.
baby, macho una there. Yo tuende tuhende ne kumurunga. Tukabura tene kugonga gona. Yeah. Tukabura tane kumage. Tukatara tane kogotama. Amecha pura tena macho wangare. imbi. Oh, kubanawa. No kuteta teta tana bundura.
I bet maybe one day we can make love on a Sunday. We can make love to the Befuta. We can have a go finger to Penduka. So open up, make her enter. Make her bring it back to the center. So open up, me I enter. Make her bring it back to the center.
I'm just here for a good time. I'm not here for a long time. It's a bad day, not a bad life. Kanjaro duri marondando. Kanjaro duri. Kanjaro duri marondando.
I baby, maybe one day we can make love on a Sunday. We can make love to the Befuta. We can have a go finger to Penduka. So open up, make her enter. Make her bring it back to the center. So open up, me I enter. Make her bring it back to the
Mi amor, te amo. Te quiero. Ya leo moyo ujazo wapenzi kwa beru. Mwenzako miguu chekele. Wanalina ugulia kwa nje bwerere. Sema upendacho utakula chekele. Kinyama kurumagia au kuchumia tembele. Na bila huruma unanichuza. Mambo unayabaruza. Mi mtoto unanikuza. Unanichezaja kwaito, okoro waito. You dey give me banana, your love is tanana. Nacheza kwaito, okoro waito. My baby twachezeshana. Tunashikana, tunachezeshana. Rumba, zinatoka cheche. Tukigusana.
Unapendaga chocolate, mavanilla, tam sweetie, nikichenga karocha mila, penzi kole sauti watupai, upalipambe moto kama mafuta kwa karai. Okay, na uliva katotorito, leo mpaka kokoriko, kitoni kulamba mwiko, sakafadi kwa taniko, kokoriko, mama kaniua, ya leo kiboko, imezidi utamu, asa kukwacha we niende kwa mwengine. Teuri sina chisi twachezeshana.
Tunashikana, tunachezeshana. Rumba, zinatoka cheche. Tukigusana. Na kakara zako kinkiri kakara. Yo, animalizaga.
Na kakara zako kinkiri venye unavyo kinkiri.
Unanichezaja kwaito, okoro waito. You dey give me banana, your love is tanana. Nacheza kwaito, okoro waito. My baby twachezeshana.
Mudi mulundu alifuka wana wakende mosikate alubimbuka osonga na kimbuka loge disanya swele le tomata mundi mwele bile le mamata teligena mbongo na ngao mata teligena bolingo na ngao mata auti na Europa aye awana Afrika koluka nini koluka nzete situ awana Afrika ansete entonde bele ya milai mukuse munene kubula boom disanya swele le tomata mundi bwele bile le mamata
patron président Olivier Aigle.
Asayida linganga nini? Sangola pesa asoma kadelo. Oui ma, mama lukaga nini? Sangola pesa asoma liputa. Isanya swed le toramata. C'est moi tellement que ça va de Moïse. Ça y est. Tellement moi de. Tobina, tell me say ya. Tobina. Como la mamá. Hey Zambina, Manyoko. Tobina. Danse, abeda chou. Le patron bobo. Les boss Tanzam du Paris. Lève ma pousse. J'en suis Maya Sifon à Italie. Tobeta Tobina. Telemisa papa. Tobeta. Tombola mama. Hey Zambina. Manyoko. Nabeta. Danse, poisson, casque, serré, caïs, et tango. Ils sont boutiques. Tatou Mengi miracle. Joël Philbert. On va danser le hola. Tombola Betty. Pitilo. Manyoko. Nabeta. Kiki Palmi. La Palmeraie. Kiki Sengele. Tobina. Pascal Yembo et Madame Sarah. Manousa Kombi. Papisha Kokash Mani. Maître Botamba. Vitesse. Micho Koto américain Rodrigue Lutonadio. Alain Moussiké, le président Yves Soal. Les Diawa. Philippe Kage, Jojongo Ndaïmen, la terre avantageuse, dépense libre. Ouloutou Albert Mboyo, architecte, chéritant, c'est assistant Boboli FL. Ilou Sensumbu Cadastre, chaque base. Oh, c'est Senta! Ingénieur fou, Chipaki, c'est pas Mata! Ramati! Oh, c'est moi. Oui, Zampourunzoua. C'est un peu de Moïse, encore une fois de plus, mais toi, moi, tous ces bordels.
Elle est un mari qu'il aime, il est une femme qu'il aime. Mais trop de sang et maman. Mais trop de sang et pourquoi? Elle est un mari qu'il aime. Il est une femme qu'il aime. Mais trop de sang et maman. Mais trop de sang et pourquoi? On me dit que t'as déjà doté la petite love. 2-3 commerces, 2-3 femmes et surtout Kinshasa. On me dit que bébé. On me dit que bébé. On te dit il faut m'emballer que t'es jamais là. Que tu passes ta vie au calme et calé sur Insta. On me dit que bébé. Maman dit d'arrêter. Mon cœur s'emballe, panique Ayama. Mon cœur s'emballe, panique Ayama. Mon cœur s'emballe, tout ça pour Ayama. Mon cœur s'emballe. Elle est un mari qu'il aime. Il est une femme qu'il aime. Trop de sang et maman. Mais trop de sang et pourquoi? Elle est un mari qu'il aime. Il est une femme qu'il aime. Mais trop de sang et maman. Mais trop de sang et pourquoi?
Miko si c'est vrai au pour moi ça n'a rien. Miko Zamawa au pour moi ça n'a rien. Nakoku fananga une fois pour toutes. Penati kaba souffrance péba la joie. Tu veux ton nom sur mon testament, c'est pas gagné. Le tapis rouge devant chez maman, faut pas rêver. Tu quittes au corps, ton corps est dangereux, ça nourrit pas. Comme un noix, je pourrais avoir payé comme un monégasque. Mon cœur s'emballe, tout ça pour yo. Mon cœur s'emballe, tout ça pour yo. Mon cœur s'emballe, on a dit pour yo. Mon cœur s'emballe, tout ça pour yo.
Il est une femme qu'il aime. Mais trop de sang et maman. Mais trop de sang et pourquoi? Elle est un mari qu'il aime. Il est une femme qu'il aime. Mais trop de sang et maman. Mais trop de sang et pourquoi? Elle est un au quotidien, c'est là que tu verras les moulungues, nous sommes nombreux. Au tunakite, awatoningi sakango beboye, beboye, balola bemboye, beboye, balola bemboye. Bibidi bobidi babidi boom, Thomas kakaboy, beboye, 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 beboye. Spaghetti, spagata, spaghetti bolognaise salada, spaghetti, spagata, spaghetti bolognaise salada. Tu touches, tu laisses, tu manges et puis tu jettes. Tu touches, tu laisses, tu manges et puis tu jettes. Maman, chérie, oh, chérie, 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 binanana, chérie, 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 oh, chérie, 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 binanana, chérie, yeah, yeah. Wakango, boy, ningi sango, boy, hello, kwango, boy, alola, boy, tuta, 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 tuta lipoka, tuta, 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 tuta lipoka. Beboy, balola bemboy, beboy, balola bemboy. Bibidi bobidi babidi boom, Thomas kakaboy. Beboy, 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 beboy. Bibidi bobidi babidi boom, Thomas kakaboy. Beboy, 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 beboy.
Bonita Macolo, beboy, Cristian Matolo, beboy, Abeda Shure, beboy, Signore Cisiti qua, beboy, Yakana Siki qua, beboy, Liba, Libe Gazoza Baba, Yakobina Liba, Libe Gazoza Baba, Bina Liba, Libe Gazoza Baba, Nabina Liba, Libe Gazoza Baba, Rabinan.
Wakango boy, ningi sango boy, hello kwango boy, balola boy, tuta, 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 tuta lipoka, tuta, 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 tuta lipoka. Beboy, balola bemboy, beboy, balola bemboy. Bibidi bobidi babidi boom, Thomas kakaboy.
Boss Ibo, Kayele Busedi kwa, Babilus Makanda.
Good morning, and rise and shine. You already know what it is. Your girl Supreme Lucy, rocking out one time for the one time on Be100 Radio Africa. It is a beautiful Saturday. It is a beautiful day, and I'm so glad to be sharing my time with you all again. If you are in Atlanta, I'm not going to lie. It's gotten a little chilly in the city. And you know what? I'm not built. As you can see, I got my Scully on. Because it's cold, okay? Your girl is cold in the city. But nonetheless, we are going to make it a beautiful and fun day. Welcome to the show. We kick it every Saturday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And today we are going to kick it just like how we do it every Saturday. So if you are a first-time listener, welcome. But if you have been here before, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to share my time with you all. So we are going to jump right into the news today because there's a lot going on in the world, and we just want to involve you in it. So first and foremost, I think it is very important to keep a major eye on mental health and wellness because a lot of times I can say in our culture, we don't really put a positive light on the things that people are going through depending on emotional stress and yada, yada, yada. I know it's like a huge stigma to go to therapy and other things because honestly, I don't know why. I have no idea. But I think it's important. I think it's imperative that we go to therapy, find healthy and resourceful ways to heal ourselves as opposed to going to the highest extremes because we don't necessarily have the best positive outlet to express ourselves. Now, with that being said, Miss Annie Ibidabia apologizes for her mental wellness. Now, I'm not really too sure if that's what she should have done, and I'm not telling people what to do, but I don't think that anybody, if you're going through any type of situation in regards to your wellness or overall thought process and your emotions or whatever, should have to apologize for the way that they feel, no matter how extreme those feelings may be. Now, apparently a couple of weeks ago, 10 weeks supposedly, she was having some suicidal thoughts, and these things might have been posted and or rumors might have been spread, and she made a public apology to her family, her friends, her fans, and basically just tried to explain the things that she was going through. Girl, don't do that no more. I don't care who told you to apologize. Don't do that anymore. You don't have to apologize for the things that you are going through. If you are going through things and you feel this poorly, it's absolutely okay because your feelings are always valid. In addition to your feelings being valid, you have a safe space and a right to explain these things and get the help and the resources that you need without feeling bad about the way that you feel. Who's to tell you how to feel the way that you feel? And to have to publicly announce your feelings on social media for the world, it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of vulnerability, and I don't think a lot of people understand what the spotlight is like when you're constantly proclaiming your feelings to the world all the time. I think it takes bravery, because listen, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I get in the feels and I do not post it on anything because I just am so unsure about how I feel about people just being so in my business. First of all, my first thought is, do these people even care about me? Before I'm just telling all my tea and now they just know my business, talking about it and doing everything else. And this is not to say that I'm ashamed or embarrassed about my feelings. I just have to be mindful that not everything needs to be for the public and for the world. And I'd rather use my energy to elevate my inner peace. Y'all like how I did that? Use my energy to elevate my inner peace. Your girl's a rapper out here. Don't say I didn't tell y'all. Y'all knew that though. So for you, Miss Annie, my first piece of advice would be, it's all good. Take care of yourself first. You are the main component in your universe. You are the main component in your world. This is not just for Annie. This is for our culture. This is for Africans. This is for Black and brown people. This is for people of color. This is for anybody who look like me, anybody who look like this. Take care of yourself first, because without you being well, what else can you do? You really can't do much of anything if you're not prioritizing your health, and you cannot have a lot of wealth without your health, Miss Mamas. Wealth is health. So in the meantime, I hope this music is blessing the wavelengths and making you feel better on this beautiful Saturday morning and afternoon, wherever you are. But always be mindful that you are the main component in your world and you need to take care of yourself first. From Supreme Lucy and Be100 Radio, we appreciate you for holding it down, Annie, and sticking it together. But girl, fuck these folks. Don't apologize for nothing else no more. Your feelings are always valid.
Conde boy call me number one. So much money in the bank, man. All them girls they call me honey. Only your love can turn me to a madman. na kutoa kwenu uje kwangu. Nina hamu ya kutoa mahari uwe wangu. Nasisema unakuja sangapi ama kwenu umeshakatazwa. Saidi kichwa nitamweka wapi na mkongo nishampakaza. Hiyo mitungi ndo usiseme utakuna utasasa. Kama pesa ndo zipo nyingi kuzigawa nimeshaanza. Wauni sadaka lawe amina, mwenye kupata apate, mwenye kukosa hakose. Kuku gani sadaka lawe amina, na mwenye kupata apate, mwenye kukosa hakose. Kuku gani leo nataka kukutoa out. Nina hamu ya kutoka na wewe, jiandae leo na kutoa out. Nina hamu ya kutoka na wewe. My beautiful baby from Dubai, I wanna take you to Dubai. Yes, I'm ready to do that. I start do that. Pori, popo. Pori, popo. Pori, popo. Pori, popo. Iyo mitungi ndo usiseme utakuna utasasa. Kama pesa ndo zipo nyingi kuzigawa nimeshaanza. Wauni sadaka lawe amina, mwenye kupata apate, mwenye kukosa hakose. Kuku gani sadaka lawe amina, na mwenye kupata apate, mwenye kukosa hakose. Kuku gani leo nataka kutoa out. Nina hamu ya kutoka na wewe, jiandae leo na kutoa out. Nina hamu ya kutoka na wewe. The mix. Leo nataka kukutoa out. Nina hamu ya kutoka na wewe, jiandae leo na kutoa out. Nina hamu ya kutoka na wewe.
I used to have Jack in the fridge in the bank. I'm not going back. I had bed bugs, I had roaches and rats. I'm not going back. Making this cheese cannot be this easy. There must be a catch. I'm spinning and making it back. So maybe it's balancing that. I used to have Jack in the fridge in the bank. I'm not going back. I had bed bugs, I had roaches and rats. I'm not going back. Making this cheese cannot be this easy. There must be a catch. I'm spinning and making it back. So maybe it's balancing that. I used to have. You know, I switch the time zone and bring that shit home and tipping their hats. I don't want none in return from none of my bros for scratching their backs. Some people wanna be cozy, each his own, go get you some racks. They going nowhere too fast. Only God knows how they crash. Soon as I find me a window, I got it where I fit in. If I make somebody a widow, she gon' have us some millies. More money, more problems, but fuck it, we'll take them. We used to be broke, it was shitty. Can't be on nobody in my own city. I buy like the mayor, my windows is tinny. These people ain't playing my songs out of pity. They actually genuinely fucking with me. They pay me in 10s, 20s, 100s, 50s. I'm taking it all cash, I ain't picking. Don't give me no hard cash. Let me figure it out. I'm not a liability, nigga. I hustle like I got a mini, nigga. It's tall racks till infinity. I used to have Jack in the fridge in the bank. I'm not going back. I had bed bugs, I had roaches and rats. I'm not going back. Making this cheese cannot be this easy. There must be a catch. I'm spinning and making it back. So maybe it's balancing that. I used to have Jack in the fridge in the bank. I'm not going back. I had bed bugs, I had roaches and rats. I'm not going back. Making this cheese cannot be this easy. There must be a catch. I'm I'm spinning and making it back. So maybe it's balancing that. I used to have.
Ukuphumelela kwami khathwala amazondo nganlaya ekuhluphekeni kwami khashiya nogogo ngakhala awungivikele hlosi lami inkabi ngingqongqo ngangixaka awuxola sitha sami ngathatha nendondo nayisapha hloko sakho ngempumelelo kodwa singifakele izitha ngahlomula indondo ngokuphokophela ngezwa sekhonkotha izitsha ngaziphonsela ithambo zaxabana zodwa inkabi ubokhuza amadika ngazonsa ubrand udingangena kungezo yezambi ngasiphonsela iphithi inkabi ngangidila ngayibiza nambimba ngasibiza ngenkabi nasibiza ngenkabi bafana ngandima ngoshuni nganixina ngentuku ngandina ngasigubhela umgodi bangilethela isidumbu ngavele ngasigqiba
Sinyawo sami baleka khona usizo uthayona amina angakumela angithi fuma josi lami fuma angithi fuma josi lami fuma
Ay, Obreak, shole makhosi, ngizwa ngiyasinda, nazizitha zinglandlela. Isihlalo sobukhosi, lesi siyashisa, gobela ungivulela indlela. Vikele dlozi, phephisa izitha, gogo kungishisela impepho. Ngilwe nengane, mfana osemncane, igazi ngafinyisa ikhehla. Ngibamba ngophondo, yiwe inkabi nendondo. Ngibukela phansi ngoshuni wenkabi ngayikhopha lezoso. Loshuna wendlondo, yebo umkhaya unenzondo. Ngambuyisele muvuma fika isolo kadlala ukhobho. Bafumile idlozi udubile idoti ngangitshela ngenkabi ngandlanga. Bafumile ihloli ivuyile indoni ngayishela le ntombi yangithanda. Babukhele gol babuyila ngiboni batshele bandlale ngizolala. Baxhoma ngekhekhe ngasicelela inkomo notswayi ngavele ngayihlaba.
Sinyawo sami baleka khona usizo uthayona amina angakumela angithi fuma josi lami fuma angithi fuma josi lami fuma
zofika sebethubile zoyibiza sebefukile nenkabi sebeyifumile yangena bayibiza ubathumile zogeza sebegezile ngenduku sebegugile bayiphutha ngemkhonto kebapena amandla yenkabi kade endlulile
ngazala ngabi kwanashiwe ngabamba zaqina nganixina nganifaka esibayeni nganiqobela inyama nakhala ngenzipho nganikhipha ngagadla nganithinta nalile ngathatha ngakhipha ngakhwifa nganika ubrenuti nachamela isoka washayilo sikhathi ngamkhipha angitsheli ngosikrskr yinifili bakhule esilungwini bachamele endlini lenyefa baphiphi ngengeza basithinti ngezama bafici baqhatha noshuni bakhuluma isilungu tolika banthiphi
sinyawo sami baleka khona usizo uthayona amina angakumela angithi fuma josi lami fuma angithi fuma josi lami fuma
and that's on everything. And that's on everything. That's That's on everything. Many, many man, Africa, try to take my place. Only you, come make me change my ways. Only you, come make me change my ways. Only you, I wanna many, many man, Africa, try to take my place. Only you, come make me change my ways. Only you, come make me change my ways. Only you. So back up, not to carry go. Forget you fine, no. My God, you fine now, put it inside. Shopping spree every day. I'm on every day. I'm on every day. I'm on every day. Say you want test, man. I'm on a day, yo. You want test this? I gon' be your guy, yo. Shopping spree every day. I'm on every day. I'm on every day. That's on everything. Keep bending it up with the vibe, yeah. Fuck me like a slut and be the wife. Articulating, said she tryna ride. I told her make a bitch, she gon' be mine, yeah. Bring me in your love and you better not die. Everything I'm on, shawty say she on. She put that shit on, panties in a bunch. Brown color on, yellow diamonds like the sun. I caught her watching me, tatted on you, that size of your ring. Don't need ones, let it fall on your spleen. Heard you was alone, I'm backside. Oh my God, not to carry go. Forget you fine, no. My God, you fine now, put it inside. Shopping spree every day. I'm on every day. I'm on every day. I'm on every day. Say you want this, man. I'm on a day. You want this, I gon' be your guy. Shopping spree every day. I'm on every day. I'm on every day. That's on everything.
I don't know how hard that I be dancing. Baby, you keeping up with the swing. You fuck with niggas that's gonna leave you. Don't lay that bed down, we can leave now. Thought you would find a nigga that's real. You start to like it, it's how you feel. If you get excited, that's what it is. And you fall in love, your draws, I'm soaking out right down. I just wanna taste you, lights it's out. A party, your body right now. I like how you play, put it in my face, oh.
Try my plan. Only you, come make me change my way. Only you, come make me change my way. Only you, how many days I become one that my plan. Only you, come make me change my way. Only you, come make me change my way. Only you, any man, I feel try my plan. Only you, come make me change my way. Only you, come make me change my way. Only you, how many days I become one that my place. Only you, come make me change my ways. Only you, come make me change my way. Only you.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back. This is Be100 Radio Africa. My name is Supreme Lucy. Now, it is a beautiful day here in Atlanta, and I'm hoping and praying that it is a beautiful day wherever you are, in the States or overseas. We appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in each and every Saturday because, hey, it's early, but we love y'all and we missed y'all. You know what it is. So, speaking of open-mindedness and social media in the World Wide Web, a Rwandan YouTuber, Mr. Kuma, has recently been sentenced to 7 years in jail for criticizing the government and the president, Paul Kagame. Child, what's the beef? I'm not too sure what the rules are over in Rwanda, but I believe that everybody should have the power of free speech and free will, especially if they were talking about, certain things. Obviously, some things are off the record or off the scale, and it should not be spoken about, and I understand that. I get it. However, Kayuma was only talking about the abuse that the soldiers and obviously the political figures were giving to the people who were in impoverished area during the strict ruling for the coronavirus lockdown. Now, I don't know about you, but I think my boy was doing a good deed. He was trying to keep the people well informed in addition to being mindful that the political leaders need to understand what is going on in the streets, being as though they are probably not there with the common folk. And I think it's important. I think it's necessary for people to talk about what's going on in their government, because that's how change is brought about around the world, globally. How do you expect the people within your government who are living in common spaces not to talk about the things that are unjust? Why would you, as a government leader and or official of the state, feel like you need to punish someone who is being mindful and thoughtful of the people who are less fortunate and who have lesser than? Child, what's the beef that you got with the poor people? It seems like, and to me, this is just a personal opinion. This has nothing to do with B100. This is a Supreme Lucy thought. It seems like you might be in cahoots. You might be in cahoots with, political figures or officers or anybody, soldiers, etc., who are taking this excessive force. And then here comes my additional question. What were you doing for the people who were less fortunate, who may or may not have been in a safe space to recover or go into lockdown from or for the coronavirus? My ear is to the mic. Maybe I'll hear a little better. You tell me. Because realistically, there's always going to be something that people are going to talk about. It's just a personal opinion. Now, I understand the government's thoughts and concerns, because as of right now, Mr. Kayuma, his views reach up to 15 million. Now, good for him. I hope he's getting a fat check from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I support the arts and the creatives and the people who are being open and being expressive and sharing their thoughts. And it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of boldness to do such. But in the meantime, it's like you're openly talking about human rights and how people are being abused, and you're being punished. You are being punished for talking about what's being done to people who are less fortunate. That ain't right. And I know for a fact, obviously, African government policies are very harsh, but I think that there's time to reform that. I think it's time to change that. I think that people should have the opportunity to be expressive and be open. And I also believe that they shouldn't be punished for speaking on things that are unjust, because it's just not fair. I don't know about you, but I talk shit all the time about America. Because, child, it's the ghetto. It's the ghetto, okay? I'm going to say it. I wish I would get jail time for saying it's ghetto here. Shoot, I'm knocking everything over. For real. And listen, it's not all peachy keen over here either. But at the same time, you have the right to speak your opinion however way you feel comfortably. Because, what feelings are feelings, and they're fluid. And if you feel a way, express them. I support open expression. Because you know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm free as a bird. And I think everybody should also be free as a bird as well. But I ain't gonna knock the hustle though. We're praying for you. We hope that you get some type of just ruling in the near future. Hopefully the government is not as harsh on you as they are being. And hopefully they take some time to take a look at themselves and see what they could have done better, as opposed to blaming you for speaking the truth and talking about the things that could have been better within your community. We wish you well. We wish you safety. We're praying for you, my man. From Be100 Radio Africa and Supreme Lucy the God. But in the meantime, we're going to play some tunes to get you in a better space. Ease your mind on this beautiful Saturday. This is a great day. It's a good day to be with us. So, yeah, let's get it. Let's get it popping.
Yo, this Bone Crusher, you listen to Be100 Radio Africa. Attention!
in my iPhone 100. You make a bicycle and a boy will love. Not in my eyes, in my mouth, you don't tell her. I ain't telling cause I give you umbrella. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, better. Give you my last cash, better. I show you my best friend. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, pendant. Show you my best friend. I give you my last cash, pendant. Everything I do, I under 50, under. Me and me under 50, understand. That's the way you do me, under, understand. All of my fans are beauty violent. I don't matter, picky content. I don't fight the uniform men. Oluwa, can you fix the problem? Thunder, fire, that your reason. Where they give it to make you leave me. Thunder, fire, that your reason. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, better. Give you my last cash, better. I show you my best friend. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, pendant. Show you my best friend. I give you my last cash, pendant. Everything I do, I under 50, under. Me and me under 50, understand. That's the way you do me, under 50, understand. That's the way you do me, under 50, understand.
You on the track.
Baby, I know it's getting late. Baby, and I want you to know. Baby, I know it's getting late, and you don't want no way, but I won't waste your time in that, baby. And I want you to know, but tell me you don't go, so I'ma take my time in that. You don't want no nice kissing. You give me life, no gravity, you fly. For you, baby, I will stop the hands of time. Relax, baby. Give me time and then we'll go. Couldn't call to let you know that I would be alright, baby. I know it's getting late, and you don't want no wait, but I won't waste your time in that, baby. And I want you to know, without me you don't go, so I'ma take my time. And I wanna ask you, and I won't waste your time. And I wanna ask you, 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 baby. I know it's getting late, and you don't want no wait, but I won't waste your time in that, baby. I want you to know that I won't let you go, but I won't waste your time in that. And I wanna ask you, and I wanna ask you, such a gentleman, such a sweet man. Jina lako mpenzi nani, nataka kukupigia dale nambano na kontimbe umikwano kadi zite sweetie I'm ready nange mumulete ukesi mumete nange I'm ready
Nange I'm ready munange bakulete zikisi ngumete munange I'm ready nafunye guno banange guno misana netiro unakumpera mutiro
banange ino masibi mpange banange oyenzi befuze banange ino masibi mpange banange oyenzi befuze
omukwano gono guyikanga kirira kulinga kisenzo mwesiba mukiwato simuta olunaku mulindwa laba ne bakapo baze walinga kusagala bwe tuzombye ekyalo give me a pino direction patika buda bicycle eno kajamu kakute n'omutima baby olya majoba kauta ndete tufe yokunywa situte we celebrating love nafunye kuno banange kuno misana netiro unakumpera mutiro
banange ino masibi mpange banange oyenzi befuze banange ino masibi mpange banange oyenzi befuze sweetie I'm ready banange mumulete ukisi mumete nange I'm ready
nange I'm ready munange bakulete zikisi ngumete munange I'm ready nafunye guno banange guno misana netiro unakumpera mutiro
banange
banange. Tiro masivi mpamye. Banange banange. Banange banange. Tiro masivi mpamye. Banange banange.
Oye sampu kulizwe. Mubi mulundu. Alefuka wana. Wakende mosikate. Alobi mboka. Tosonga na kimboka. Loge. Isanya swele le tomata. Mundi mwele vile le mamata. Teligena mbongo na ngao mata. Teligena bolingo na ngao mata. Auti na Europa, aye awa na Afrika. Koluka nini, koluka nzete. Situ awa na Afrika. Ansete, entonde bele. Yamilai, mukuse munene. Kubula, boom. Isanya swele le tomata. Mundi mwele bile le mamata.
Le patron des patrons, président Olivier Humble.
Como la mamá, Manyoko, Tobina.
Dansez, avec un chou. Le patron Bogos. Les boss Tanzam du Paris. Laisse ma pousse. J'en suis Maya Sifos à Italie. Tobeta, Tobina.
La mama, Zambi na bai, Manyoko, na beta.
Dansez, poisson, casque, serré, caïs, et tango. Ils sont boutiques. Tatou Mengi miracle. Joël Philbert. On va danser lélé. Hola, hola, Tombola Betty, Pitilo,
Manyoko,
na beta, Kiki Palmi, la Palmere, Kiki Sendele,
Tobina,
Pascal Yembwe, Madame Sarah, Manouza Kombi, Papisha Go Cash Money, Maître Botamba, Vitesse, Chocoto américain, Rodrigue Lotonadio, Alain Moussiké, le président Yves Soal, Les Diawa, Philippe Kage, Jochongo Ndaïmen, la terre avantageuse, les boss Ibra, Ouloutou Albert Mboyo, architecte, Chérita, c'est assistant Boboli FL, Ilou Sensumbu Cadastre, chaque base. Oh, c'est ingénieur fou, je sais pas qui, c'est pas Mata. C'est moi. Oui, ça me pour une soirée. C'est un peu de Moïse, c'est encore une fois de plus. Mais toi, moi, tout c'est bon.
Welcome back. It is your girl Supreme Lucy, and you are rocking out this beautiful morning and afternoon with Be100 Radio Africa. So as you know, your girl loves activism. I love helping the community, and I love figuring out what we can do for our people. And I'm also passionate about the people who are doing that for our community. You feel me? So, you know one of my favorites, Mr. Burna Boy himself. He is currently He just announced this on his Instagram. He made a huge post stating, sometime next year, my dream is to make a concert happen similar to Live Aid in the biggest stadium in the UK with all and any artists who care. I watched Bohemian Rhapsody and I have been thinking we can raise millions of pounds yearly for the people of Africa if we can do this. We can save our nation and continent with our art. It's just a dream right now, but I expect the British government to support this fully. After all, most of us are and were British colonies. Know what I'm saying? I don't really care about the colonism, because bump them, stole a lot of artifacts. However, Mr. Burna Boy, I am here to support you, and I'm here to support all of your endeavors, because it is important. And I do think that a lot of the countries in Africa deserve the support, all the support that they can get, especially from artists and creatives, because there are so many Africans who are artists and who are creatives and who can benefit from this. And, you know, all hands on deck. All hands on deck. If we can all get together, I'm sure we can put on a massive life-changing show that will change the world. And honestly, I'm trying to be in there. I know it's going to be thick. I know everybody that's going to be in there is going to be very musically inclined. And I, too, want to help my continent and country. All right? I would love to see which stars will be putting forth effort that will be helping out with those endeavors, because listen, ooh, what was that? I'm gonna mind my business because that's not my pay grade. However, listen, I am in full and direct support of your endeavors because it is important. Helping our community and helping ourselves is important. A lot of times I see artists and activists and all these people pointing their finger and saying, help us, pay this, go to fund me that, do this, do that. But they don't have any solution-based ideas that are going to manifest or come to fruition, rather, to help. And I think this concert is a really important idea. There's so many artists that are African that live in the UK, so many artists that are African in general, so many artists that I'm sure that are going to be willing to travel to the UK to make this all a thing. Shit, you might as well just make it a festival, make it a 3-day event, and really pop out and make some millions for the people. That would be fly. Because I'm pretty sure, listen, Burna Boy already packs house wherever he goes. So I'm pretty sure if we get a star-studded lineup that deserves all eyes, all hands on deck, it would be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I'm here for that, directly and always, because why not us? I see so many other places, so many cultures, so many countries, so many continents who put on shows and things like that. But I'm not gonna lie, this is also a Supreme Lucy opinion, and I don't need to be judged for this. But Burna Boy, you know that sometimes Africans can be a little corrupt. And this is just my thing. Don't fight me, because I know how you girls like to tussle, okay? Listen, a lot of times in certain circumstances, when you're funding for the community and trying to help, some things can be corrupt. So I am hoping that this is going to be an endeavor that's filled with positive and secure and trustworthy, dependable people who are going to help build our nation. I am in full cahoots, yo. I too, you know what I'm saying, want to help the world. I believe I'm going to change the world. So I'm glad that you are standing up and being a leader and standing up and taking some action, because it takes courage and it takes, a strong personality such as yourself to do so. And Be100 Radio Africa, you have our support. Shoot, you might look around and find us coming to the UK, because, I'm trying to be there. I have my passport. Catch me in the breeze. Catch me in the UK. But in the meantime, speaking of a stellar lineup, we have some more music for you on the way. My name is Supreme Lucy, and you are locked in and rocking with Be100 Radio Africa each and every Saturday. You know what it's hitting on. Stay locked in, baby.
Sayijahile ukuthi siphinde thina sibonane. Angeke ngiphile ngaphandle kokuthola uthando kuwe. Inhliziyo iswele ukuxhuma baby zifike kuwe. Now, your love is fine. Now, your love is fine. Uthando lwethu luyikokonke. Angeke ngiphose empilweni yami wena uyikho konke. Ngiyazifela ngawe. Ngizokuzalela sikhulise isibongo sakho my baby. Now, your love is fine. Now, your love is fine.
I never see her shower. I never hold her shower. She say, why am I acting like a gangster? I say, I don't know why you see me with her shower. She does say, when you see me say, I just put it in, 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 yeah. Go telephone, hey no, hey no, hey no. Go telephone, bang, hey no. I got money on my mind, got money on my mind. I do this every time, I do this every time. Say me I did it with too much gele. I do good they play me so much so pray. Now all I got to patient and every day I dey see them give, but I say me I never see Aja. I I never hold her show. She say, why am I acting like a gangster? I say, I don't know why you see me with a shower. She tell me, say, oh, you see me, say, I did put it in, 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 put it, pay, I did put it in, 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 put it in,
c'est là que tu verras les moulungues, nous sommes nombreux. Otuna kite, awatoningi sakango beboye, beboye, balola bemboye, beboye, balola bemboye. Bibidi bobidi babidi boom, batomasi kakaboy, beboye, 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 beboye. Spaghetti, spagata, spaghetti bolognaise salada, spaghetti, spagata. Spaghetti bolognaise salada. Tu touches, tu laisses. Tu manges et puis tu jettes. Tu touches, tu laisses. Tu manges et puis tu jettes. Chérie, oh, chérie, 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 binanana, chérie, 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 oh, chérie, 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 binanana, chérie, yeah, yeah. Wakango, boy, ningi sango, boy, hello, kwango, boy, alolango, boy. Tuta, 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 tuta lipoka, tuta, 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 tuta. Tuta lipoka, beboye, balola bemboye, beboye, balola bemboye, bibidi bobidi babidi boom, batomasi kakaboy, beboye, 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 bibidi bobidi babidi boom, batomasi kakaboy, beboye, beboye, beboye,
Onika makolo beboye, Christian matolo beboye, abeda shure beboye, signore chiziki kwa beboye, yakana sikili kwa beboye, liba, libe gazo za baba, yago bina liba, libe gazo za baba, bina liba, libe gazo za baba, na bina liba, libe gazo za baba, barabinana.
Wakango boy, ningi sango boy, hello kwango boy, balolango boy. Tuta, 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 tuta lipoka, tuta, 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 tuta lipoka. Beboye, balola bemboye, beboye, balola bemboye. Bibidi bobidi babidi boom, batomasi kakaboy.
Boss Ibo, Kayele Busadi kwa, Babilus Makanda.
Je vais chanter, te soigner. Je vais chanter, te soigner. Invitez-moi chez toi ce soir. Laisse-moi te faire ce que tu aimes. Bien, bien. C'est qui s'en a aucun dodo. L'amour que je te porte n'a pas de limite. Tu seras ma maman, tu seras ma chérie. Je te suis, tu me fuis. Je te fuis, tu me suis. Juste une nuit pour me sentir près de toi. Laisse-moi t'aimer comme on t'a jamais aimé. Je suis tombé amoureux d'un coup, d'un coup, d'un coup. Un coup, un coup, un coup. Babenaka, un coup. Un coup, un coup, un coup. Un coup, chaos technique. Un coup, un coup, un coup. Trop de plaisir. Un coup, un coup, un coup. Bonayoka, moi, goût. D'un coup, d'un coup, d'un coup. Amoureux d'un coup. Elle a conquis mon cœur. D'un coup, d'un coup, d'un coup. Elle a changé ma vie. Ma star, mon bébé. D'un coup, un coup. Elle me dit je t'aime. La maman,
soigner. Je vais chanter pour te soigner. Elle me dit de faire dormir bébé, beau bébé. Pouvoir concevoir un autre bébé. Et quand il fait noir, faut piloter. J'ai permis du soir pour piloter. Mais c'est comment faire pour élever le niveau. Madame a de niveau. Elle est restée mère sans perdre un peu de niveau. Oui, madame a le niveau. Elle me dit mon chéri, fais-moi tout ça là là. Je veux des bisous là là là. Ne reste pas là là là. Enlève le cadenas. Chéri, fais-moi tout ça là là. Je veux des bisous là là là. Ne reste pas là là là. Enlève le cadenas. Elle veut que je chante pour elle chaque jour, mon bébé. Elle dit que ma voix lui donne de l'amour, mon bébé. Elle veut que je chante pour elle chaque jour, mon bébé. Fais comme tu sais faire, fais-moi ton jour, mon bébé. Naye, naye yo, naye, naye yo. Naye me la maman, voyoka bien. Naye me la bébé, voilà la bien. Je vais chanter, te soigner. Je vais chanter pour te soigner. Naye, naye yo, naye, naye yo. Naye me la maman, voyoka bien. Naye me la bébé, voilà la bien. Je vais chanter pour te soigner. Je vais chanter pour te soigner. La Lisa m'a accompagné en ambeto. Boutou boutou. La Lisa m'a accompagné en ambeto. Boutou. La Lisa m'a accompagné en ambeto. La Lisa m'a accompagné en ambeto. Laisse-moi te prouver, il n'y a pas de comme toi. Laisse-moi te chanter, que tu es tout pour moi. Kobanga kate, kobanga jamais, kobanga kate, kobanga jamais. Oh, Aigle. Le prince d'Adj. Archidargas.
Welcome back. It's your girl Supreme Lucy, and you are locked in with Be100 Radio Africa on this beautiful Saturday morning and afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you are already up, shout out to my early birds, the rising shiners, the rising grinders. You guys are truly appreciated. I'm not gonna lie. Because, child, let me tell you something. Waking up every morning beats my ass. But you know what? I'm here for you. I'm here for my friends who hold it down for me each and every Saturday. And I am here and appreciative. And I'm going to keep rocking it out for y'all. Because you deserve, we deserve. And what better time is there to spend than not with us here at Be100 Radio Africa, your girl Supreme Lucy. So previously we were talking about Burna Boy and how he is doing and putting on for his country, his nation, his continent by having all of the creatives and artists come out and do an amazing show. So speaking of amazing shows, this is not an African movie. Heads up. However, listen, I know the world needs to hear about this. Jay-Z put out a new movie, star-studded movie, cowboy movie, one for the one time. You know what I find interesting before I go into the details of this artistry? A lot of people don't know that cowboys, a lot of them, a good 75% of them, were black. Drops mic, drops bomb, you feel me? How don't y'all know that? The Cowboys was out here getting to it like it's nothing to it. However, more times than often, you know how things go based on shenanigans, that American culture has whitewashed a lot of these ideals, a lot of our history. But with this movie, The Harder They Fall, listen, it brings a lot of things to light, and the movie is popping. Soundtrack, very on point, very well thought out, very well composed. Whoever did the scoring for this film, shout out to you. I mean, as a matter of fact, I'm going to look it up just so I can figure it out and give them a shout out on the airwaves. So in this movie, The outlaw Nate Love settles up with his gang to take down enemy Rufus Buck, a ruthless crime boss who just got, you know what I'm saying, he just gets out of prison. So check this out. Rufus' partners break him out of prison, or he's being transported to a different location. His partners pull up, they break him out. He goes back to his old hood to reclaim his block. Is the truth? He goes to get his block back. There's a little bit of trouble when he tries to get his block back, okay? In the process of him getting his block back, his old rival, Nate Love, comes in and they go toe-to-toe. They go to war, gang to gang, shootout for shootout. It's so fly, dog. The way that it's shot, listen, I can't wait to put out a movie. I don't know when it's going to be, but I'm going to put out something fly just like that. It's so cool. And you know what? I really enjoy when people are selectively smart with the visuals that they choose for movies, for visual content, because it illustrates a bigger and better picture when you know how to put emotion. I don't know the technical term for that. Excuse me, because listen, I'm an artist, but I ain't gotten that far into my director bag just yet. But when you can integrate emotions with your visuals, dog, count me in. I love it. It was a great film. If you have not watched it, it is available on Netflix. And not only was the soundtrack popping, and it was written very well, it is star-studded. Do you hear me? They have Zazie Beetz, Idris Elba, Jonathan Majors, Regina King, by himself, Lakeith Stanfield, RJ Seiler, listen, Delroy Lindo, listen, Deion Cole, Damon Wayans, Mustafa Shakur, Eddie Katifi, listen, and the list goes on and on and on. Daniel Deadweiler, star-studded. I don't know about you, but I already know it was going down on set. They had a blast. It was positive energy. I don't know these people personally, so let me not start talking about what the energy was like on set, because I don't want to lie to y'all folk on this beautiful Saturday morning. But from the looks of things, you can tell just from the energy of the movie that it was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful cast. And honestly, I love it. I cannot wait to see what else Jay-Z has in store for us in regards to films and visual art, because my man's has been outside grinding since Ben. Okay? Did y'all know that? But it's time for him to make some new waves in his artistry, and I am so glad to be a part of this, because a part of the growth, a part of the journey, because I'm gonna stick beside him. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna stick beside him, and y'all should too. Go check that out on Netflix, because I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Now, if you are, don't come up here arguing with us, because it's not my business. That's y'all business. You take that up with Netflix, and matter of fact, you go talk to Jay-Z yourself. But in the meantime, you know your girl Supreme Lucy got the tunes for you on this beautiful day. And you're rocking with Be100 Radio Africa. So get cozy with your girl. It's a good day. The tunes are for you. Stay locked and loaded, baby. You know what it is saying for Be100 Radio Africa, baby.
Yeah, no pressure, nah. Yeah. Came a long way, time and now they got the talk for the while on the record. Took a long break, you people bought, but I said I'll be back in a second. Yeah. Obisi Kofitela, I said the Jimmy in the cassette. This time you're charging, said that I won't forget to gas them on guard. 24/7, we put in the work over time, but we try to keep down on the low. Uncountable records, I leave on the streams. Me home me to get back on the road. You go for skip all the movement in music, the sack of the story, they got to be told. The only nigga will show you the way. Over the decade, but still I be cold. All of you rappers are lacking the key. Besides how I do this for long. 10 years, every time it be me. Everyone else is just tagging along. Me coming, mommy, my kuma, you're free. Yeah, mocha from me home, it's in the dance. I be the definition of a G. Mocha Mama said me to pose or prawns. Who feel it? This shit is just cup of tea to me. I go fi handle it easily. I go just hand over peacefully. Mumbra mo once and I'm Jimmy. Me pose a cramun to me. The fans and they say me my heat or more multiply. Or my say to Jimmy. Used to hustle on the corner. Now me shy, coming last. Now I do what I wanna. Forward sign, coming gas. What to them came manna. Oh, side rock chas. To see I know fake friends. Only rollies and cigars. Only rollies and cigars. Only rollies and cigars. To see I know fake friends. Only rollies and cigars. Only rollies and cigars. Only rollies and cigars. Yeah. To see I know fake friends. Yeah. Only rollies and cigars. On the road to perfection, I drop all these classics and move to the next. And I'm still at the top. Got you niggas so vexed, so don't call me the best. Point of correction, there's no competition. This is not election. No, be on size, that is out of the question. Fuck all these rappers and man, cause I'm flexing. All that they need is just love and affection. They crave for attention, but whoa. They want me to stop, cause the more that I rap, I just make it so hard for them. Tell them the realest is back, so shut up, nobody should fuck with them. Y'all won't compare me to packing them. Me kwa me rapping if y'all come just for the record, damn if y'all task, if I say it twice, was striking them. Some one time I can go all the way. 40 verses I record in a day. Sack Nation, sorry for the delay. Lunchtime, it's a bimbo buffet. Stay fresh, can't fuck with the drip. Say less, very soon I go flip. Kill when, several feet I go dip. Bad bitch, just stop in a whip. Man, I remember when I just did come up. Brought out the right verses till the sun up. So my battle, so I couldn't come out. When you did pray, make you pray for my mama. So see, I know my voice in your equity. My kiddie go feel they take loan. People they pay for the high. If you the young ringtone. Street boy from the ground up. Yeah, easy with the break bone. The checking will pay slip. The tax cry will take home. Used to hustle on the corner. Now me shy, coming last. Now I do what I wanna. Forward sign, coming gas. What to them came manna. Oh, side rock chas. To see I know fake friends. Only rollies and cigars. Only rollies and cigars. Only rollies and cigars. To see I know fake friends. Only rollies and cigars. Only rollies and cigars. Only rollies and cigars. To see I know fake friends. Only rollies and cigars.
See what's down.
You say you got me, but I know say you the lie with the look in your eyes. Stop acting funny. Sure you know they pick my call, I don't call you 10 times. Yeah, I love you, even when I don't say you the lie. No, yeah, I miss you, even when I don't say you the wrong. No, so not because of Jennifer. Now she they do the that, Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she is spoiling your mind like a Lucifer. Hey, 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 Jennifer. Say I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she they do the that, Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Hey, hey, hey. Forget to that Jennifer, she be cutting over. She dey put sun for my career. Come rain, come sun, I go love you better. But Jennifer, the lies, she just want your money. She be karashika and she go give you fever. If you look into her eyes, you go notice she's a wizard. I say be fine, Ronaldo, you dey cause a while. Yeah, another girl walk, yeah, another girl tap. Stop lying, you're like a kill somebody. The way you do, I don't feel sad though. You're like a kill somebody. Oh my God, stop lying. You know I love you, my darling. The way you do, I don't feel sad though. You're like a kill somebody. Oh my God, yeah, I love you, even when I don't say it a lie. No, yeah, I miss you, even when I don't say it wrong. No, so not because of Jennifer. Now she they do the that, Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she is spoiling your mind like a Lucifer. Hey, 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 Jennifer. Say I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she they do the that, Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Hey, hey, hey.
Ooh. Ooh. Hey. Man, welcome back to Be100 Radio Africa. If you're just tuning in, I'm glad you're here. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? All right? This is Mrs. Lucy Neighborhood. So, if you haven't been around for that many shows, we have been doing Supreme Lucy's court rulings. Because you know what? My opinion matters. Few of the homies have been sending in some information telling me some of the things that they've been experiencing. And you know what? Your girl has been blessing them. I've been blessing the people. I've been feeding the streets, all right? I've been doing the best that I can. Now, if you took my my advice and it did not go in your favor, I'm going to pray for you. That's the best that I can do. Because you don't have to take my advice. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to. But you asked me. You remember that. You remember who asked who. But on that note, here is the verdict of the day. Dear Supreme Lucy, my boyfriend will not say I do. I'm 32 and he's 43. We've been living together for 4 years and we have a 3-year-old daughter and I'm currently 6 months pregnant. He introduces me to his friends and family as his wife. He says we don't need paper to tell us we are husband and wife. How can I convince him that marriage license is important to me? I'm tired of playing house. Signed, housewife. Girl. Housewife, Miss Mamas. First of all, I have a few thoughts and concerns. Do you have a ring on it? You never specified if you have a ring on it. Did he like it so much that he put a ring on it? Because realistically, I have two thoughts. I have a few thoughts. Hear me out, Miss Housewife. I don't necessarily believe that paperwork signifies the love that you both have. If it's the paperwork that you need to prove that you guys are in love, maybe you guys need to talk further into y'all, you know what I'm saying? Talk a little more in depth about how you feel about each other in regards to what love looks like for each of you guys as partners. What I will say is, if you don't have a ring on it and he's introducing you as his wife, girl, you playing house. I don't care what nobody says. You playing house because things are compromisable. If he doesn't want the paperwork and you want the ring, those conversations need to be exchanged. I know that you guys hear me talk about this every episode. Healthy and open communicative habits matter. If you don't know what your partner wants and your partner doesn't know what you want, how are you guys going to be able to cohesively have a healthy relationship? Hi, Key, y'all should have spoke about this before you pop them kids out too. Because I'm not having children by anybody unless I got a ring on it. Let's lead with that. I will be the rich auntie for life than be a housewife with children without a ring. Because realistically, I'm not going to lie. Paperwork doesn't always mean everything to me because realistically, it's just laws, business. This country works on business and numbers. And it's a way to just keep track of how much money everybody is making and yada, yada, yada. There's neither here nor there. I'm not getting into that spiel today because that's not what you asked me. You asked me what you should do in regards to your marriage. I highly suggest that you need to talk to your partner and figure out a healthy way to, figure out what will be the best for the both of you. Because, he calling you his wife, but does he even want to marry you, Miss Mamas? I see a lot of people calling a lot of bitches their wives that they don't want to marry. And if that's the case, girl, I know a lot of people who want to be stepdads, but that's neither here nor there either. Because I'm not going to tell you to leave your man over a piece of paper. I do want you to understand that there needs to be some type of clarity in regards to your union, because you need to make it make sense. If it doesn't make sense on both ends, why are you doing it? That's my advice for anybody, though. That's literally my advice for any single person. It doesn't really matter what's going on in the outside world, as long as you and your partner have come to some type of commonalities, and you decide what is best for you both as a team. Because marriage is not just, okay, this is my wife and husband. This is a union. This is until death do y'all part, which means there's a lot of things that coexist with until death does y'all part. But I really don't think it was best for you to pop them kids out. You ain't got no ring on your hand because, sister, what was the reason? What was the reason? If you knew you wanted to be married and you knew that these were the things that you wanted, I think it's truly one of the most important things that you could ever do prior to you gaining some type of marital or child status within your relationship, to talk about your do's and your don'ts, your boundaries, your wants, all the things that you find that are necessary in your relationship prior to you taking it to the next step. But sis, if you want a ring, tell that man you want a ring. And if that's not what he want to do, I suggest you reevaluate the things that you are willing to do for your relationship. Because some things are not compromisable and some things are not to be sacrificed. And either party in the relationship, this goes for you and the person that you would like to marry, should not be compromising the things that you truly want to maintain a relationship that you're going to be unhappy in. So I suggest y'all figure it out as a team. If that's not something that you guys can figure out, then maybe it's just not for y'all. Tomato, tomato. But I'm not telling you to leave that man, because if you love him, you stick beside him. Unmarried woman. I'm just playing, sis. Do what you want, though. It's your world. It's a free world. You are in full and total control, and we support all the things that you are doing. Just make sure that you have yourself in mind. This also coexists with your wellness. Make sure that you are being mindful of your wellness. This goes to all the sisters. Hold your boundaries down. Have open communicative habits, and you guys will ultimately work out in the end. Boop. That's the verdict. That is Supreme Lucy's court verdict. You know what it's hitting on. It's your girl Supreme Lucy, and you are rocking with Be100 Radio Africa. If you need advice, hit the DM, because I got your back. I appreciate y'all. But in the meantime, I got some music for y'all, because you know me, I like to have y'all grooving on a Saturday morning and afternoon. So stay tuned, baby. It's your girl, and this is Be100 Radio Africa.
Eti nimemlambisha ananambia chumbeza, tena nikizidisha ananambia koleza, nikitaka kusitisha ananambia ongeza, japo imethibitishwa ila itampoteza. Ikipanda ni bala, ikishuka ndo hatari, asijapata madhara, akaikosa na hali, ladha yake msala, shira ya Kizanzibari, na misi mjimi wala, akitaka nampa aisukari, nampatia shuga sukari, nampatia sukari, nampatia shuga sukari, nampatia sukari, nampatia shuga sukari, nampatia sukari, nampatia shuga sukari, nampatia. Na akili ya njaa juu mjasifanyi ajizi, na mjazi aja juu jana vitangawizi, yeah. Baba chanja, chukua vyote chukua, vitafune nganja, chakua mwaya chakua, ujibusti na karanga, tuliza na kitumbua, ila jihadhari na majanga usije ukaugua, mana ikipanda ni bala, ikishuka ndo hatari, asijapata madhara, akaikosa na hali, ladha yake msala, shira ya Kizanzibari, na misi mjimi wala, akitaka nampa Ai sukari nampatia sugar sukari nampatia sukari nampatia sugar sukari nampatia sukari nampatia sugar sukari nampatia sukari nampatia sugar sukari Imroge kwa nini kasanoge tambua tambua sukari ni tamu kolea tambua nasema tambua we tambua alua we tambua we tambua unawa kama unafua iguru nyanyua
Enough. No. Jizo, I'm bringing on a jumbo. I come in down a pale. I have been a lambaka Yangwa la shinga. Asili sanga soni. Bafaze balo babalemba. Alobi naza special. Tango na piaka biloko. Tease me, squeeze me, feel me, me, baby, do me, me. Tu fatigué, tu fatigué, tu fatigué, tu fatigué. No.
Encore une fois de plus, tu m'as troublé. Non, coco la latinos, la bonanga. Une centaine de filles qui te voulaient. Oui, yo motema et ponakanga. Dans ta tête, chérie, y'a comme moi. Hey, tu veux transpirer sous mes bras. Oh, baby, t'es ma banana. Y'a qu'à tout ça, la nana lingako. Baby, t'es ma banana. Y'a qu'à aussi banga.
Tu fatigué, tu fatigué, tu fatigué, tu fatigué. No. Mema ngalikolo. Tolia tina tongo. Silisanga la cosa. Motepela, soy yo pensi butu pesa petango. Na motema nanga zaya maka. Wemtoto unanitesa. Mwana sengi biloko. Tease me, squeeze me, feel me, me, baby, do me, me. Tu fatigué, tu fatigué, tu fatigué, tu fatigué. No. Let me take care of you. You. Only you. Quack kwanzanga. Quack kwanzanga. Quack kwanzanga. Quack kwanzanga. Tu fatigué, tu fatigué, tu fatigué, tu fatigué. No.
Mi amore, mi amore, mi amore, mi amore. Mi amore, mi amore, mi amore, mi amore.
Man, listen. Man, listen. Check this out. If you've been rocking with us for the entire show, you know it has been on cruise control today. We were chilling, but it was a vibe. I had a good time. Shout out to Burna Boy. We can't wait to see what you do in the UK to help the people in need. You know, I cannot wait. Watch The Harder They Fall. I want to hear your insights on it. If you didn't like it, mind your business. Go watch something new. Take it up with your Lord and Savior because it's not my business. And if you were tuning into the playlist and you would like to be a part of it, you know exactly what you could do. DM your girl or hit us at Be100 Radio Africa because we have a slot just for you. We can put your music right on in here for the good, fine people of the world to hear what you've got. We want to see you win. We want to see you get your shine on. Yo, you know where to find us each and every beautiful Saturday morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. What better way to start your morning than with your girl? Come on, it's me, baby. It's us. But you know where to find us each Saturday. We are going to miss you. And we hope that you're going to miss us. So come back, spin the block. Come see your girl right here at Be100 Radio. Hey, follow us on every platform because we have so much stuff brewing for you. You need to be involved in it because you don't want to be the one to say, I knew about it, but I missed the boat because we're not coming back. We're not going to spin the block, unfortunately. But you know what you can do if you're here. Stay down, rock with the team because it's always a good time. And it's always a pleasure kicking it with your girl. And you know that. Y'all know that. So keep it tuned in each and every week. Rocking with your girl, Supreme Lucy, the guy, right here at Be100 Radio Africa. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful and safe weekend. Hey, if you thought in about it tonight, be safe out there in these streets. But if you are not and you are staying home, being productive, or just kicking it and getting some rest, I hope you enjoy that as well. See you guys next week, right here. Always kicking it with the cool kids at Be100 Radio Africa, baby. Supreme Lucy. Catch you on the flip side. I'm out.
Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. But this sweet I be all of my pitas. Oh, Doguni Misha, show you the confirm for your speaker. This time I call chopsticks for assistance. Show we they blow your mind, Afghanistan. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet, I be all of my pitas. When you come, make I give you digits. When's the last time somebody did it like this? So much ice on my bumper clap wrist. That's why everybody hating on me like Chris. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. People take a picture and it just come. Like I just got rich, like my money just come. Send them back to where they come from. For talking like the product of a torn condom. Outside me come from, me not care, my brother. One side, sit down for one chair, my brother. Come try, me will make you disappear, my brother. Long time it takes to reach here, my brother. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet, I be all of my pitas.
مستهبلة يا مستهبلة حلوة حلا يا مستهبلة حلوة حلا عسر القلوب عسر القلوب بس ما في زول قادر يسألها يا مستقبلة حلوة حلا بس بالقلوب بس بالسلام وتشحتي في الروح في الكلام بس بالقلوب بس بالسلام وتشحتي في الروح في الكلام كل الهواجة في المنام كل الهواجة في المنام حتى النجوم ما كملا يا مستهبلة حلوة حلا يا مستهبلة حلوة حلا إيه أي روحي بتستبيح ما خلى بال شان يستريح إيه أي روحي بتستبيح ما خلى بال شان يستريح وهي بال رايق ومستريح وهي بال رايق ومستريح ومتلتل الناس تلتلا يا مستهبلة حلوة حلا يا مستهبلة حلوة حلا البنت عندها سر عجيب كل اللي بتسأله بيستجيب البنت عندها سر عجيب كل اللي بتسأله بيستجيب حواليها زي مليون حبيب حواليها زي مليون حبيب ما يقدروا يقولوا ليها لا مستهبلة حلوة حلا 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 أنا سائل الله يجيها يستر نساي في حبها أنا سائل الله يجيها يستر نساي في حبها أنا عمري في الريد انتهى أنا عمري في الريد انتهى ثاني الشجون ما بحملها مستهبلة حلوة حلا يا مستهبلة حلوة حلا أسر القلوب أسر القلوب بس ما في زول قادر يسألها يا مستهبلة وحلوة حلا يا مستهبلة مستهبلة
Station in the nation. Nah. This is the best station in the world. Be100Radio.com. Connect with us on Twitter at Be100Radio. Connect with us on Facebook at Be100. Connect on Instagram at Be100Radio. You are listening to Be100Radio.com. Say it again. Say it again. Be100Radio.com. Be 100.